All right, I know Georgia is here for the second year, but you feel like they're gonna come in numbers again, right?
Absolutely. Having worked at Georgia years and years ago, I know the respect and appreciation that school has for the Sugar Bowl in the city of New Orleans. They showed up well last year. I've talked to the athletic director again today. They're excited. You know, they're licking their wounds after the loss in the championship game, but he said they'll rebound and show up in good representative numbers. They got a great football team, and that's certainly what we're looking for.
And you expect Baylor to come in droves, right?
They'll be excited. I just literally just now got off the phone with the athletic director there, Mac Rhodes, and he said he couldn't be more excited about coming to New Orleans. They haven't been since the 50s. This is only the second time that Baylor has come to the Sugar Bowl. A lot of enthusiasm. You know, they've had a few years when the program was in transition. All of a sudden, they're back up with a new coach, doing well. Fans are excited, so we really expect a good turnout. We really expect a great football game between two top 10 teams.
That's a big lift for the game, though, to get somebody like that, right?
Absolutely. Anytime you get somebody that hasn't been in a while, it's fabulous. We really enjoy that, and we love the tradition. We talked about we get a chance to renew an old friendship with Georgia and start a new one with Baylor, and we're excited about that. It's the perfect combination, you'd say, and I think the city's going to see and feel it when January 1st rolls around.
This is the fifth time these teams are matching up, or the first four times the Bulldogs won it. Do you think it's going to be a good matchup for the fans at least?
I absolutely do. I mean, the team that Baylor played close twice now in Oklahoma is a doggone good football team. And I really think that Georgia's had some injuries too, so it's going to be a good ball game. And Baylor's on the rise, and they've got the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year and David Lynch there. They've got a great defense, as does Georgia. Charlie Brewer's a good quarterback for Baylor, and you got Jake Fromm for the Bulldogs. So again, it should be a really good competitive football game, as well as a lot of fun.
Or ticket sales, what do you think about that as far as fans traveling and stuff?
We think we'll have a good representative turnout here. We're going to have to work a little bit to push the tickets at the end, but again, in talking to the two schools, they think they'll sell their allotments, and hopefully locals will get excited about the possibility as well. I know they've got another team they've got their eye on up the river in Baton Rouge, but you can certainly come see us on January 1st. It's after the semifinal game and before the national championship game, so there'll be plenty of opportunity for people to come out and see a great Sugar Bowl.
Do you think that gap now that's been created a little bit for the years that you guys aren't hosting a semifinal, putting those semis on a Saturday and getting it in a different spot, that 4-day spread, will that help you get the attention that you need going into this game?
Well, I think so. I mean, we're unique, along with the Rose Bowl, to have those the guaranteed January 1st time slot in prime time that day, and when that's worth something, we believe, and it's something that people can finish up their New Year's celebration by coming out and enjoying a weekend in New Orleans. We've got a lot going on besides the football game as well. We've got a big music event that we're going to make an announcement on in a few days. That'll be on New Year's Eve in the French Quarter, that they'll be free to the public as well, so people can come and really make a weekend out of it. And again, it's ideally situated between the CFP semifinals and the national championship game, so we think that we have a lot to offer this year.
If LSU fans need tickets, should they call you? What should they do if they're on January 13th?
My phone number's unlisted right now, so I think the national championship game will take care of itself if LSU's in the game. There'll be a lot of enthusiasm, and we're focused first on the Sugar Bowl, but we're also working simultaneously on the national championship game, helping the CFP staff out. And if LSU's back in, as they have been the last several times that we hosted here in New Orleans, it'll be quite a spectacle.
It's kind of unusual that whenever they're in or threatening, you guys always seem to be in the picture, huh?
Yeah, it's uncanny. Somebody told me a stat today that LSU's last three national championship games were all against the other three teams that are in the CFP right now. 58 against Clemson, 2003 against Oklahoma, and 2007 against Ohio State, the other three teams in the bracket this year. Team of destiny, who knows?